Bill Kearns. The picture of the basketball team in your program has 3 Hall of Famers in it: Bill Kearns, Vic Palladino, and George Jankowski. Bill Kearns was captain of the 1940 basketball team, was an all-scholastic in baseball, voted the outstanding athlete in the class along with George Jankowski. Superb basketball and baseball player when he went on to Bridgeton Academy. A star in baseball and basketball in college at Tufts. A professional baseball player and manager. A coach at Somerset High School and Weymouth High School in Massachusetts. And a member of the Tufts and Somerset High School Halls of Fame. He returns home tonight to be inducted into the Watertown High School Hall of Fame, Mr. Bill Kearns, class of 1940.
T-U-F-T-S, T-U-F-T-S, hurrah, 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 for the dear old brown and blue, old brown and steady and true, rush along, brown and blue. Raise a mighty score today, Lister down the field and never yield, brown and blue for, brown and blue for, hey, hammer them hard, boys, and break through their guard, that is old Teutonia's way.
Thanks, Bob and Bob. That's a tough song. There are some Tufts guys here, and I'm really happy to see them. The Tufts song I remember, I didn't intend to say this, but the Tufts guys will know that our song went, "Up on the hill tonight, all will be gay." They cut that out in recent years. But that was actually and absolutely the words of our song. Different days. You know, some years ago, I took a course in memory and paid for it. Why didn't I just get together with Jocko? My God, what a memory. We lived on Grove Street in Belmont after I came back from service, and Jocko's bar, as you all know, was up at the corner. So I got a lot of his stories growing up as a kid. What a surprise. I didn't know they kept records this long. I know they had cameras back then, but it's a surprise, really. And I'm very honored to be here. Bob Caprillion asked me to recall some days, and I think back of the Hosmer School and where I got acquainted with the Armenian people and their culture, and they're fine people, as I don't have to tell you that, and musical and athletic and musical. Every little Armenian girl I knew played the violin. You know, we had the best orchestra in the area, no doubt about it. And Mrs. Ricker in the 3rd and 4th grades, who gave us an appreciation of books. You older people may remember those ladies. And Miss Dresser in the 5th grade. I remember she put me in the cloakroom one morning for being bad, I guess, and that's where I first discovered I had big feet because nobody's boots fit me. And Mr. Striley, the principal, Jocko alluded to him. Mr. Striley used to give us a strap, and that guy would probably be put in jail today. A gentle man, and it didn't do us any harm. And that's where I met my first idol, incidentally, Oscar Kadarian. He still is the best baseball player I think I ever saw. Great, great athlete. Then we moved up to the Parker School, and Mr. Mooney, the principal, I was there in the 6th grade. And I had an article in the Watertown Sun that said I was going to be okay in high school. And my mother cut it out. It was just a little thing, and she had it in her wallet until it was yellow and, you know, faded with dust. But I always remember Mr. Mooney at the Parker School. Then the West Junior, and we beat the East occasionally. You know, not often, but we beat them. And the Ward brothers and Johnny Mantenuto, and I remember how my mother used to make me banana and cheese sandwiches for lunch, and everybody in the school knew where my locker was by lunchtime. You know, the smell was strong, but the taste was great. And then the high school, and Miss Appel in the sophomore year, who taught us, I'll never forget, how to introduce people to each other. The younger to the older, the lady, the gentleman rather to the lady, and Miss Avanzino and the Italian teacher. We all took Italian because she was young and pretty, and Vic Palladino was in the class, and all I can remember is ciao and buongiorno, but it was a lot of fun. And of course, Dan Sullivan and Bucky Ford and all those great coaches and our great teams. And we did have some great teams. And Fenway Park, the tournament, and I remember we played in there, and the paper said that Oscar Kadarian hit one off the wall in Fenway, and Bill Kearns followed with one to the same spot. I loved that because Oscar's ball whistled off the top of the wall, and I think mine hit the wall in about 3 bounces. But we had some good guys, Yankowski, Ernie Menino, Vic. We had great teams. Played in the Tech Tourney, the original Tech Tourney. That was special. Anyway, I'm so thrilled to be here, and I'd like to acknowledge my family. My wife Phoebe is here, my daughter Carol, my son Michael. My 3 sisters out of 5, the other 2 live a little bit too far away, and their husbands and assorted nieces and nephews, and I ran into a lot of guys that I didn't expect to be here. And I'm so happy that they came, and it's a great honor, and I thank you very, very much.